Hello, today we are reviewing the Bodelli Damascus knife by DKC Knives. Now, it came packaged really well, and the sheath was actually packaged separately from the knife itself, and that's because the knife is in a little baggie completely covered in oil. Inside the box is a little bit of packing and that it comes with, and what it is a thick paper that you're supposed to use in order to clean the knife off. It just kind of helps a lot. They also include instructions on the inside on a piece of paper, as well as with a thank you. And it just tells you, you keep it oiled to maintain the beauty of the knife as well as to keep the mechanics working properly. Now, as soon as I received it, I went ahead and we got it all cleaned up, but I went ahead and opened the sheath first. And as soon as you open it, you see a little bit of oil there. As soon as you open it, you get this great width of leather. It is just such a strong smell of genuine leather. It's quite lovely. And as you can see, the stitching on it is done very well. They've really done very well. Now, they've also imprinted their logo right there, but it's a little harder to see, but it is there. Now, when you open it, you'll notice the button is also oiled, and I'm assuming it's just so it opens and closes easily. So you probably want to keep that oiled as well. It also comes with a sharpener, but it really isn't really needed because this knife actually holds its edge really well, and once they sharpen it, you don't need to. It comes really sharp. It surprises me. But it's really nice to have. It's got a brass gold tone to it, and it's got this great curvature. I don't know if we can focus in on that and you can see it. It's got this great curve, so when I hold it, it just kind of sits nicely right there in my hand. And you always want to go in a V-like pattern to sharpen the knife. You never want to go up and down. You just go just like so. Now we have the knife. The knife is actually kind of unique. It's got this really cool curve to it, and it's got these gold brass inlays. They're gold tone to me, but I do believe they're brass inlays, and they're just made quite lovely. It's such a unique kind of knife. Now, you do have to be a little careful because sometimes the edging right here, the steel is done so well that the edging right here is really very sharp, and then it just simply locks right into place. It's a lock in place closure, and when you close it, as you can see, it pops up, and then that's it. But I know since that's there and it's locked in place that I can tap it and it's not going to go anywhere. The blade, like I said, is very sharp as soon as it comes out, so I'm kind of hesitant to touch it down there, but it's got beautiful molding on it. And I've always said it was reminiscent of flowing water. When the water hits the top and you have the sunlight, it just kind of looks like that. It's quite magnificent. So I'm not even sure what you would use this knife for. I would kind of have it on display, but my husband would probably use it to open packages up and everything. And since it's such a nice knife, it can be used for everyday purposes. But I like how it curves like that. You really do have to hold on, but it's got this nice little curve, so it kind of fits into your hand nicely. But for me, it's definitely a showpiece. It's so unique, and being that it's artisan made, I know that I'm going to have a unique, one of a kind knife, and that is kind of a plus for me, because I don't want somebody to have the same exact, knife. It's going to be the same style, just not the same exact knife, exact design, because it's going to differ in several ways, just being that it's handmade. So overall for me, it's definitely a great fun product, and it's a conversation piece too, especially if you pull it out in front of the girls or the guys.